Yeah, I've been just picking up pieces of you. Think about how can I keep it with you? I've been just picking up pieces of you. Think about how can I.
일부러 아직 안 해. り下見てなんか飛騨高い。
北海道が見えてきます。駅です。はい。
lights out, I'm your favorite. Too many ways, been in your place, taste the layers. Add it up, plus sign, zeros on the table. Driving and vibing, bring the beer later. Wanna make it bigger, just a little bit of flavor showing up to my space, I'm a fashion dealer. I'm your biggest bidder, meet me in the middle. I just don't wanna settle under these lucid dreams. I'm not just a visionary, it's all making sense to me. Not a basic, ain't no ordinary. Stay put, we gon' get higher. You're the product, I could be your buyer. Under these lucid dreams, I'm not thinking off my head, yeah. Just being honest, what's the big difference, yeah? And I've been feeling my own inertia. Just being honest, there's no difference, and more to soak it.